Man, my lips feel dry. No need to worry though, I have my trusty Carmex, which I have on me pretty much 24/7. But something I've always wondered, what's actually in it and how did it come to be? If you're also curious, come along with me while I go over the history of how Carmex came to be in my pocket, what is in this little tube of magic, and the vast variety of products that Carmex carries. It all starts with that man right there, Alfred Wolbing. According to the official Carmex website, it all started in 1937 in Milwaukee, when a man had an idea. Unfortunately, a year after he came up with the idea, he was laid off of his job and decided to focus on Carmex production. Up until this point, he had been making, producing, and selling Carmex on his own, cooking it in his home kitchen and selling it out of the boot of his car, until 1957, when the demand had surpassed his capabilities to produce, causing him to open up a factory in Wauwatosa, Milwaukee. A few years later, his son, Don, had started working at Carmex Incorporated, and with him came production lines, a revolutionary invention for the time. But despite this invention, once again, 3 short years later, demand had surpassed their production capabilities, causing them to move to Franklin, Milwaukee, where they remain today. In 1988, Alfred made the fateful decision to change from the small glass jars that they had been selling Carmex in to the small plastic tube we all know and love today. Unfortunately, in 2001, Alfred had passed away, but his legacy did not go with him. He can be found in this and in his hardworking mentality, traveling over 50 miles to and from the Franklin factory every day up until his mid-90s. Now that we've looked at the recipe for Carmex's history, let's look at the actual recipe for Carmex. According to the official Carmex website, there are 5 main ingredients. But what are they and what do they do? Well, we're going to find out. The first ingredient is petroleum jelly, which creates a barrier that seals in existing moisture, softening and smoothing your lips. The second, is lanolin, which penetrates, hydrates, and heals your lips. Fun fact about petroleum, it can hold up to 400% of its water weight. Cera alba is a natural thickener and protective barrier. Sessile esters is used to soften and moisturize your lips. Paraffinum liquidum is a protective barrier that improves spreadability. Fun fact, it is often used in sensitive skin moisturizers. One more fun fact. Have you ever put on Carmex and wondered what that tingly feeling was? Well, I have an answer. It's menthol. Not the kind that you find that you're not supposed to have. I forgot the line. It's used for its cooling effects. Now let's move on to our third and final topic. Carmex's vast variety of products. Carmex has produced over 15 different products. I mean, come on, that's a lot. Starting with their popular ones, wild cherry, strawberry, cool mint, and spearmint. Right? Wintergreen, not spearmint, my bad. As well as a variety of weird fruits, including peach mango and pomegranate. But they also have some really unique ones, including pineapple mint and cupcake batter. As well as having a very unique 30 SPF weather guard chapstick. All of these can be found at carmex.com. Now, enough blabbing from me. Let's do a quick recap Oh, I mixed up my conclusion and recap slides. Hold on. Let's do a quick recap. We went over the history of Carmex, what Carmex is made of, and the variety of products that they carry. Now, if you're lounging in the sun or you have dry lips, remember what Carmex has to offer, how cool it can be, and what you learned today. I mixed all that up, but thank you.
We saw